Time now for this week's shocking stat. Thank you to Simon Black, by the way, for this. During his 8 years as president, the Democrats say that Obama created 11.3 million new jobs. Well, of course, the president didn't create any new jobs. He didn't hire anyone. But 11.3 million new jobs during his administration. And during those 8 years, the Obama administration spent a record $28.7 trillion, registered a $10 trillion increase in the national debt. Now, one of the criticisms of the quantitative easing approach, the excessive government spending approach, is that it hasn't resulted in some sort of major pickup in the economy. That's the challenge that Canada is facing right now. It's not the end-all, the be-all, end-all variable. Certainly seen that in Europe. But those numbers are huge, and they're staggering, spending a record $28.7 trillion, but registering an increase, doubling the national debt essentially from $10 trillion to $20 trillion. But here's the shocking stat. It's interesting, at least, a little simplistic, I think, but take the debt and divide it by the number of jobs created, and you'll find that every job created during the Obama administration cost the American taxpayer $885,000 in new debt per job. $885,000 in new debt per job. And by the way, of course, anytime you hear job numbers quoted, you got to figure where the jobs come from. In this case, 2 million of those 11.3 million new jobs were waiters and bartenders, as an example. What's the quality of job? What are the salaries, the benefits, that kind of thing? And especially when you hear our employment numbers in Canada, you got to check the difference between part-time jobs and full-time jobs. But anyways, I thought that was a fascinating stat that, again, I think measures that all of the spending, the new debt, quantitative easing, didn't result in any kind of a robust economy. Certainly the U.S. is on the pickup, but why wouldn't it be when you've got $28.7 trillion in new spending, a number so big that I think it's beyond our comprehension.